Frog. Frogs are amphibians, meaning they live both in water and on land. Their life cycle is a fascinating example of metamorphosis, a biological process where an animal undergoes a dramatic physical transformation after birth or hatching. This transformation allows frogs to adapt to different environments and exploit various resources throughout their lives. The frog life cycle consists of several distinct stages: egg, tadpole, tadpole with legs, froglet, and adult frog. Stage 2 1. Egg. The frog life cycle begins with the egg stage. Female frogs lay their eggs in water, typically in ponds, lakes, or slow moving streams. Frog eggs are gelatinous and are usually laid in large clusters or masses, often attached to aquatic plants for protection and stability. The jelly-like substance surrounding the eggs helps to keep them moist and provide some protection from predators. The eggs are fertilized externally by the male frog. The number of eggs laid can vary greatly depends on the species, ranging from a few dozen to several thousand. The eggs are vulnerable to environment factors such as temperature changes, pollutions, and predations. The development time for the eggs also varies depending on the species and environmental conditions, but it generally takes between a few days to several weeks for the egg to hatch. Stage 2. The tadpole. Once the eggs hatch, the next stage is the tadpole. Tadpoles are aquatic larvae that look very different from adult frog. They have a streamlined body, a long tail for swimming, and gills for breathing underwater. Tadpoles are primarily herbivores, feeding on algae and other plant matter in the water. They have specialized mouth parts for scraping algae off surfaces. During the tadpole stage, the tadpole undergoes significant growth and development. It develops a cartilaginous skeleton, a simple digestive system, and a circulatory system. The tadpole also develops a lateral line system, which helps it to detect movement and vibration in water. This is crucial for avoiding predators. The length of tadpole stage varies depending on the species and environmental conditions. It can range from a few weeks to several months. During this time, the tadpole is vulnerable to predations by fish, birds, and other aquatic animals. Stage 3. Tadpole with legs. As the tadpole grows, it begins to undergo metamorphosis. The first sign of this transformation is the development of hind legs. These legs grow gradually, allowing the tadpole to start experimenting with movement on land as well as in water. As the hind legs develop, the tadpole body begins to change shape. Next, the front legs begins to emerge. The tadpole's head becomes more distant and its body becomes more frog-like. The tadpole lungs also begin to develop, allowing it to breathe air. The gills gradually disappear as the lungs become functional. During this stage, the tadpole diet may also change. Some tadpoles may start to consume insects and other small invertebrates in addition to plant matter. This transition prepares the tadpole for its eventual shift to a carnivorous diet as an adult frog. Stage 4. Froglet. Once the tadpole has developed all four legs and its lungs are fully functional, it enters the froglet stage. The froglet is essential miniature versions of adult frog, but it still retains a small tail. The tail gradually shrinks as the froglet body absorbs the nutrients from it. This process provides the froglet with energy and resources for further growth and development. The froglet is also able to live both in water and on land. It spends more time on land exploring its surroundings and hunting for food. The froglet diet consists primarily of insects and other small invertebrates. Stage 5. Adult frog. The final stage of the frog life cycle is the adult frog. Once the tail has completely disappeared, the froglet is considered an adult frog. Adult frogs have strong legs for jumping, webbed feet for swimming, and large eyes for spotting prey. They also have long sticky tongue that they use to catch insects. Adult frogs are carnivores, feeding on insects, spider worms, and other small animals. They play an important role in the ecosystem by controlling insect populations. Adult frogs reproduce by laying eggs in water, starting the life cycle anew. The lifespan of adult frog varies depending on the species, but it can range from a few years to decades.